the past 32 years, Community Shares has distributed over $5 million to these groups. And what's amazing is how we've done it. Every cent of that $5 million was designated by donors themselves, mostly through payroll deduction. Community Shares was founded on the principle that the donor decides where their charitable dollars should go.
Rarely, if ever, do you see a nonprofit organization come onto the scene and make an impact as quickly as our next honoree. Formed in 2008, this group of nonpartisan, proactive, everyday citizens have shown an uncommon ability to build common ground among diverse stakeholders in our community, accomplishing truly major changes where others have tried and failed. I'm speaking, of course, of southeastern Wisconsin CommonGround. CommonGround's 40,000 members include more than 40 congregations, neighborhood groups, nonprofits, schools, small businesses, and unions. They put their laser-like focus on a particularly vexing community problem, hold community meetings, and determine a solution. Then they fearlessly engage the people needed to make it happen. They skillfully leverage the power of community organizing to solve problems and improve our community, and they do it better than anyone we've ever seen. With the driving force of Board President Bob Connolly leading the way, CommonGround has successfully led campaigns to rehabilitate homes, clean up empty properties, increase mortgages to qualified buyers, create a healthcare cooperative, and, well, we could keep going, but I know Bob wants to tell us these things in his own way. So, if you'd please join me in welcoming Bob Connolly and his crew up for the rest of the story as we honor them for the 2013 Lifelong Commitment to Social Justice Award, Bob Connolly and the leaders of CommonGround.
We never travel alone, and we eat fast. So here's a story for you. It's a story for our times. Once upon a time, in 2005, there was a group of 50 ordinary people living in southeastern Wisconsin who got tired of yelling at the TV during the 6 o'clock news. Rather than continue to rant and drive their friends and spouses crazy, or drink too much, or get depressed, they decided to act. They chose to organize. They conducted over 2,000 face-to-face individual meetings over 2 years, looking for fellow citizens who were also fed up with the way things were. Lo and behold, they found hundreds of fellow leaders who wanted to make change. Together, they then did small group meetings with another 1,000 people to talk about specific issues that made them mad. On April 13th, 2008, 2,356 of these ordinary people gathered in the Milwaukee Convention Center to give birth to a new organization called CommonGround. For the last 5 years, these CommonGround citizens have acted together to address some of the pressing social issues which impact their children, their families, their neighborhoods, and their communities. They work with City of Milwaukee officials, including our mayor sitting here tonight, to expand the Summer Youth Jobs Program. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. They negotiated with major national and international banks to address the foreclosure crisis, going as far as Frankfurt and San Francisco, letting shareholders know what their banks were doing in Milwaukee that we did not like. They began rehabilitating dozens of foreclosed properties in Sherman Park, restoring the housing market, and organizing neighbors to fight for their community. They started their own health insurance company, the CommonGround Healthcare Cooperative, so that individuals and small businesses will have a new option for health insurance in eastern Wisconsin. In 6 days, their dream will come into being as CommonGround Healthcare Cooperative begins selling insurance on October the 1st. We have applications if you want any. CommonGround leaders completed a successful campaign to reform the after-school tutoring program at MPS, and now our education team is working on the Fair Play campaign to upgrade the athletic facilities in our Milwaukee public school systems in Milwaukee County. CommonGround has done so much in 5 short years that I'm surprised that these leaders standing here tonight even had the energy to get on this stage. But of course, we like a good party. This story has no ending. CommonGround is not done. There is much to be done. We continue to organize in our suburban communities around issues related to youth and family stress and the need for better public transportation. Many of our leaders act on local issues related to crime, business district improvement, and environmental improvement. We are not tired. We are just beginning. We are building an organization that will be here for generations to come. We close by saying, for this honor you have given our organization, we say, thank you.
Let's hear it one more time for CommonGround and Bob Connolly. Bob's ready for dessert.
Hi, I'm Mayor Tom Barrett, and I love Community Shares because it is an organization that understands the importance of citizen involvement, citizen engagement, and citizen advocacy. And it recognizes to achieve positive social change, you have to have people working together. It's a great organization.